I'm about to step inside one of Next's biggest retail stores to see what it really takes to take on the retail side of the Next brand. What was the code? 058. Today, I'm on my way to NEXT Manchester Arndale to meet Mel, one of our sales managers there, to see if I can take on a day in store. We're going to take a deep dive into what it's really like to work for retail, from managing teams to driving sales and making sure that every customer walks out with a smile and a shopping bag. So what makes this store tick? Let's go find out. Hello!
Hi.
Is it Mel?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mel. I'm Ellie.
Nice to meet you.
Very excited to be here today.
Excited to have you.
First things first, you're a sales manager for Next, is that right?
Yep, so I've been a sales manager about a year and a half, but I've worked for Next for about 3 years.
Fantastic, and you love it?
I love it so much.
Good, great. And department-wise, what are you working on?
So at the moment I work on children's, but I kind of floated between different departments.
Brilliant, okay, well, I'm ready to get stuck in if you are, so what's the first thing we're going to be doing today?
So usually I start the day with a floor walk.
Amazing, well, I'm ready to get stuck in. Should we go?
Yeah. So we're going to go through a floor walk, kind of walk around the floor, see what jobs need doing for today, kind of anything that needs tidying, anything that needs filling.
So anything that's like wrong sizing, like this one?
Yeah,
Can I move
size
that?
order, tidy it, make sure it's easy for the customer to shop. Yeah,
Okay.
one job done.
One job done?
Yeah.
And so this will be you and other sales managers will be in charge of doing this in the morning, in the evening?
Morning, evening, yeah.
So you would actually write like
newborn recovery and newborn tidy, yeah.
Recovering,
Yeah.
tidy, okay, nice.
We do mannequins sometimes
Yeah.
if VM haven't been in, especially if the stock behind it doesn't match. So what should be dressed on the mannequins is what's on the kind of pictures behind it.
Cool, okay, nice one.
So again, there's a gap there, so it could be
On
fill
here?
with a new line, yeah.
Fill, okay.
Fill.
So we've been doing the floor walk for about 20 minutes now. It's been a really good opportunity to kind of chat with Mel, learn a little bit more about what the floor walk actually means and what it does. But immediately what I can also tell is that like it is like a huge team effort. It really is important that her team are all kind of working together constantly to keep those jobs kind of at bay. But yeah, like we've done a walk around twice now, and like there's so much that just keeps piling up. She's doing a great job, and hopefully I am too. So I'm going to get back to it, but see you in a bit. So, as far as children concessions go, is Small Saints the only one that we have at Next, or do we have other ones?
So we have Small Saints, Reese, Baker and Superdry and Little Birds now.
It's actually crazy. Like, I'm really starting to realise how many concessions you actually have. Again, I suppose in like the bigger stores you can fit them all in, but there's loads.
Yeah, there is.
Literally loads.
So with floor walk all done, we're going to now look at some sales figures for the week so we can see what we kind of can do back of house to affect good sales figures on the floor.
This is like truly some behind the scenes stuff here.
Yeah,
I suppose people on the shop floor don't really see this, do they?
No, so this is kind of the main thing that drives anything we do on the shop floor. Any big kind of plans or changes that we have for the shop floor, this is what drives it.
Yeah.
So if you look, you can see kind of that right now we're hitting all our targets, we're okay, but there's still some stuff that could be working better.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, there's a lot of numbers in front of me right now, but as you can see, this data must just be so helpful for you to make those really impactful changes on the shop floor. So what we're saying is that every day, like you and like your other sale managers at some point in the day will be taking a look at this, and then from whatever you take from that will inflict your decision for the rest of the day, week,
mainly.
So stuff like this is actually super, super crucial to the flow of the store, and like obviously for you to be able to make changes in your team as well to make sure that you're staying on top of things, really, right?
Yeah, it's important to be reactive, especially with kind of things that's going on around what's performing, what's not. But kind of the weather, we see a dip in, like when there's storms on, we see a drastic dip in what we thought we could have done. Or whether there's events going on in Manchester, like there's concerts going on, that can also affect trade and positively.
Wow, I mean something that seems so small and something so unrelated to the sales of the store, but actually, I mean, even just looking at here, like it can have such an impact, can't it?
Yeah, it can have a giant impact.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, thanks for taking me through that, Mel. I genuinely had no idea that like that much data was needed to inform your decisions.
Yeah, so we use kind of that data to inform everything back of house and kind of what affects shop floor and sales figures. So now we're going to look at picking some new stock, new lines to hopefully drive those figures up on the shop floor.
Let's do it.
So if we have a look, we can look at stockroom activities and look at range plan picking. This will show you all the new lines from the current season.
It looks like you're selecting those now. This will load up and we're going to go and pick this now, right?
Yep, it'll tell us where they are in the bays.
Okay, I can't wait to get started.
What was the code? 058.
Okay, so you've just caught me in the middle of picking range plan. So I am currently trying to find stock here to bring out onto the shop floor. I mean, for someone who has just walked into the stockroom for the first time on a store this size, like it can feel like quite a maze really, but that was so quick because you can find things at like the drop of a hat. I mean, we're trying to find things based on codes and these little zebra machines here, which are amazing. But yeah, so I am trying to find some leggings. Wish me luck, and we're going to take that out onto the shop floor, I think, afterwards. So let's see how we go. Right, so we've brought it down. I'm assuming now we're putting it out?
Yes.
And immediately I'm seeing like pinks and stuff over here.
Yeah, so the idea is that you're putting an outfit together so they don't have to look far if they want to create one. You could get a step bar and put it together with this coat, so it could be two coats on the same bar because they're both similar coats, just different colourways.
Ah, yeah, okay, again, you're building that story. Okay, so that is rail one complete. Mel and I have just been trying to condense down and put out all the stuff that we've just taken down from the stockroom. What I'm already instantly gathering is like the amount of creativity that it takes for a sales manager to put stuff out. I mean, they've got to essentially see what's low, what needs replacing, take some stuff off, move some stuff around. So their goal is to basically make sure the shop floor is always looking shoppable and full and replenished. So yeah, it's a lot more work to it than what it may seem, you know, just for an average shopper. So as you can see, we've got a few pieces that we've taken off because they were low, and we're going to take them back up, and Mel says we're going to basically repeat this process a few more times. So I'm going to get my steps in. I'm having a great time, but let's go. Okay, so we've done a few rails, we've got a load of stock out. What we've got here are lines that we've either taken off or some sizes that we've taken off. So are you able to show me what we need to do to get these off the shop floor officially?
Yeah, so I can show you. So it's a quick function. It's just a function called remove line.
Yeah.
All we need to do is scan the item, and if it's a whole line that we're removing like we have, we literally click remove lines, and it's as simple as that.
Nice.
And then it will just be filing it away in the stockroom from where we got it earlier.
Yeah, I suppose so that's really important for obviously for your colleagues and etc. who may, you know, need to work out where things are. It's this system essentially is like keeping everyone updated really, right?
Yeah, because it's difficult in the store, especially the size of this store, to track everything and keep track of all the stock that we have.
Yeah.
So this is a good way to do it, and making sure kind of the process is smooth.
So we take this up and then are we on to the next thing?
On to the next thing.
Let's do it.
So I don't know, Ellie, if you've noticed the parcel collection points that we have on the shop floor.
I have. Are they the iPads that are just basically
They are
outside?
just right around the corner.
Yeah.
Basically, customers can put their ID in, their parcel ID, once they get a notification, whether it's a text or an email, and that kind of sends a message to a zebra for us to pick up the parcels from this area.
Nice. Okay, fab. Are we going to pick up some parcels now?
We're going to give it a go, yeah.
Nice.
And then if you just confirm their postcode with them before you give it to the customer.
Okay, parcel number one successfully given to the customer. I'm sure we've got a lot more to do, so I'm going to crack on and do some more parcels.
We've had a bit of a snapshot into kind of the day of a sales manager at NEXT. There's a lot of things that we haven't managed to cover, like sales, interaction and customers until work. But how have you found the day? What's been your favourite part?
It's super exciting. I mean, we have done so much, and as you say, that's only covering a very, very small amount of what you do on a day-to-day. I think if I had to say my favourite part's probably been the replen, just to see the scale and the amount of stock that we have as a company, and also the amount of work that you have to do to bring these stories to life. I think to tie into that as well, I didn't really realise coming in just quite how much a sales manager does do, like hands-on on the shop floor. So it's been really, really great to kind of have a go at this and also just to kind of see, you know, what goes into really bringing these stores to life. So yeah, thank you just so much for having us and for being able to let me have a go at all of this. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you for taking part and being very positive and open.
Yeah,
willing.
It's really put me to my paces for sure.
Because I know a store of this size can be really overwhelming as well, but you've done great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for today.
No, thank you. Like I say, thank you for having us. It's been a pleasure, and I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.